Hey, welcome to my channel and to another thrift haul. I figure if I can go out and buy this crap, I can show you I can show you what it is. Now, let me point something out right there. If you have watched my thrift hauls from this room before, you notice that is new. Can you tell? It's one of those little short shelves. I told David when John was sending me that big box of books, I said, I'm just out of room. And don't you say one word about what I'm fixing to show you. I'm like, measure that spot for me. He measured it, and I looked on Big Lots and got the dimensions, and he says, yeah, it'll fit. I'm like, okay. So he put it together for me. I got it in there. Ooh, I got things all better organized. Like I got my light and tasty books with my light and tasty magazines, my quick cooking books with my quick cooking magazines, my taste of home magazines. That's what that's what all those are. That's my Taste of Home magazines. And then my Taste of Home books are down here on the bottom behind me. But anyway, so listen, let me tell you. Okay, if you're new to my channel, if you hear me refer to the old goat, that is my hateful as snot next door neighbor. Quick history. I used to babysit his kids. So he lived here the same amount of time we lived here. We as in me, I helped. Bought this house in 1971. And so then me and David bought it from Mama back in 98. So this has been my family home since 1971. And I was like, I don't know, however, do the math, 62 to 71, 9 years old. Well, I grew up, I babysat his children. He was mean. He's just an old drunk. I don't know what else to call him because it's just the truth. The things he has done to us and the things he has done to my mama are just horrible. He's a horrible person. You probably shouldn't talk about people like that, but I can talk about him because the things he has done to mama and the things he has done to us has just been horrible. So he is what I call the old goat. He's mean. He's just a mean old goat. Well, he is so obsessive over his yard. And it ain't like he lives at the Biltmore house with all these stately gardens. He's got grass and trees and bushes. But he worries about it. Oh my gosh. He even will take the leaves that blow off our house. He won't just, our house, off our tree in the front. He won't just, rake them, get rid of them, suck them up in his little lawnmower thing. He'll push them back on our yard. We had trees back there before it got all cut down, and he graded it and built his, garage and everything. He would cut the limbs down of our tree that went over his little fence and throw them back up. That's just the funny stuff. The mean stuff is just me. He's been mean. Well, anyway, he's crazy over that yard. I was going out yesterday. Just so happened at the perfect time. The neighbor beside him, her husband died a couple years ago, so she has somebody come in and do her yard. Well, the man was weed eating, and there's no line that says this is your yard, this is my yard, and it's just a ditch that got a drain pipe, for the rain. And the boy's just going on, just doing his weed eating. Old goat comes in. He normally walks with a cane. He must have been so tore up that he just had to get out the door without his cane. He's walking down. He's waving his hand. I'm like, oh my gosh, please tell me no. He goes up. The man was weed eating on his property. He had passed the lady's property and was weed eating the ditch. He was weed eating the ditch. Who stops somebody from helping you with your yard? I guess maybe he was weed eating it too low. I don't know. He was weed eating it wrong, and he was out there flagging him down. I told Dave when I woke up, Dave, like, you ain't gonna believe this. And he's like, please tell me. No, I'm like, no, I can't. So anyway, listen, I'm gonna tell you, when it starts getting more warm outside and I get back on the porch, maybe I can get some more stories. Listen, Uncle Eddie moved and they done knocked his house down. I ain't got no Uncle Eddie. I can't talk about Uncle Eddie no more. He used to be a lot of fun to talk about. But they building over there. I don't know what they building. I don't know if they're going to put houses, apartments, but it's too much. It's right catty corner from my house. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. They took my woods down, put these houses up. Now I don't know what they built. I did. That's all family land. It's just been gone for years. Passed hands over to other people, been sold, whatever. But listen, let me tell you this too. Then I'm going to show you my junk. So I'm coming home. I'm waiting at the stoplight at the railroad track. So there's at the railroad track, you can get one car across the track, and you can sit on the track if you want to, but I don't. Well, anyway, I was the first car in line, so I was right out at the main street. And then there's a turning lane, so the car here beside me. Well, it's pretty busy because it's Main Street. I'm waiting. There's a car sitting this way, trying to turn towards me, back across the railroad track, right? And then there's like this big truck behind her. I mean, one of them big trucks, them boys, Southern boys like their trucks. He was in a big truck. I don't know how he got up in it. You know what I'm saying? So she was sitting there. Traffic was passing. Nothing she could do because I was just sitting there watching the traffic pass while my light was red. Apparently, she didn't cut in front of a car like she should have. And the truck behind her he did that. And I looked over there. I'm like, what is he doing? And she didn't go. And he done his truck up like that again. And then the car passed and she went. Leave the lady alone if she don't want to cut in front of a car. You see what I'm saying? When he come across in front of us turning, now he had one of them goatee beards. And I'm telling you, if it didn't hang down to bosom length, I'm not sitting here talking to you. And it was like black and gray and white. You could see it really good. And he was evidently just a cussing because that beard was just going. It was the funniest thing. That beard was just popping up and down because he was just blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Let's just take a pill. Come to my house. I'll give you one. You hear what I'm saying? So I just don't get people sometimes. Do y'all? Okay. Well, that's all I think I was going to tell you. We just will talk a minute, and then I'll show you. Yeah, this is junk. I wanted to go out to get my legs moving, so I was going out to go to Wanda's. That's my jam. Wanda's is my jam. If you're new here, Wanda's is a really cool thrift store. She's got like everything. If I didn't already have everything, I could buy so much more there. But I still buy stuff. I just do. But I wanted to get out this morning and get my. There goes somebody's truck. Can y'all hear that through the window? I wanted to get my legs moving because you know how they've been acting up on me. So I got them some good exercise today because I went to like 4 stores. The getting in and out of the car is rough, but walking, pushing the buggy, I think it really helped my legs a lot. So the first place I went was C-Van. That is the thrift store that helps our county's battered women's shelter. So it benefits them. So first thing, this was a freebie. Anything that is donated, they save all the bags, tote bags, gift bags, whatever, and that's what they send your purchases home in. So I got this cool canvas tote bag with my goodies in it. So that was a freebie. It's always fun when you get a free bag because me and my mom, we are bag ladies. We love bags. So I found. Well, first let me show you. I'm a jar lady too. I love jars. I have a sickness. For jars. I do not have any canning jars this size. This is a good storage size. I give 99 cents for this jar, but I wanted it, so I paid it. Everything's gone up. I can't complain. Then they had another one. Check it. I paid $1 premium. It was $1.99 for the decoration. So I get the extra $1 for the decoration. I am not keeping that decoration. I'm not keeping that lid. I just want that jar. So, but I paid for the decor. What's my favorite piece of decor in my house? I shouldn't be mean. Somebody probably made that and used it for something. Got a little flyer on it and everything. They cut out a little piece of paper. It's just messed up. It was probably nice in this day for whatever this purpose was. Maybe to hold some cotton balls or some little something. But I'm giving it new life in my cabinet. I don't know what I'll use it for. And so then, listen, I hit the jackpot. First person that says, don't you quit, you buy another book, you're fired. My brother always say, when you do something wrong or say something wrong or mess something up, because you're fired. So don't nobody worry about how many books I buy. That's like a thing. I hit the jackpot on Taste of Home. So this one is Skillet Sensations. Check this out. Quick Cooking Annual Recipes 2019, I think. Oh, those are hard to find. The newer ones, those are really hard to find. Then Taste of Home Most Requested. Check this out. Taste of Home Fun Food. And then Gooseberry Patch number 17. I have like 4 or 5 when they're soft cover. Like maybe 1, 2, skip it, 5, 6, something like that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let me move these out of the way. And then, where did I go next? I went to Wanda's after that. So I'll show you what I got at Wanda's. Well, I'll just show you the book first. This is a North Carolina book. This is this little man, Jim Graham. He was big in agriculture here in North Carolina. And so this was an old book from, let me see if I can find what year. Well, you can tell it's old, but he was raised up in the county next to mine. And 2002. And it's just a book dedicated to him because he was all big into agriculture and anything. Like I said, that's my neighbor in North Carolina. You know, I love North Carolina books. Check out this one. Oh, I love this one. Look at the stains. Any book that you find that is stained has to have some good stuff in it. This is Delicious Dishes from Sue's Kitchen. And it was 1980. Okay, check it out. The typed look. Listen, I cannot wait. When I'm telling you, when you see a stained up book, it got some use. I'm going to look through there if I see stains. Okay, here's a stain. Here's a stain on the bread. That could be dangerous right there. Stains on the bread section. And then, check this out. NASCAR Cooks with Tabasco brand pepper sauce. I had to get it because it was NASCAR. And it was from like what did I read? 1998. So it's just got different. Okay, the first page I turned to, Richard Petty's Crab Mix Squares. So it's got like, I guess, pit crew, car owners, race car drivers. Who's that? Jimmy Spencer's Curried Carrots and Raisin. So it's got different, I think I've seen a Jeff Gordon. Oh, there's Ernie Irvin. Bless his heart. He died. Ernie Irvin's lemon garlic grilling sauce. I met him, got his autograph. I have a trading card. He was down in Charlotte. And I can't remember who went with me. We went before work. I think it might have been my brother's first wife, maybe, because we worked together and we went before work. And so I got a trading card with his autograph on it. I still got it. I don't know if it'd be valuable today or not, because, you know, when people pass and you got autographs, stuff like that is. But then check this out. Y'all know I don't do Weight Watchers, but this is an opportunity for us to talk about things that are related to weight loss. It is called Weight Watchers, 101 More Secrets for Success. Weight Loss Wisdom from the Authority. It's got things like this. I'm going to just open up a page. Instead of serving yourself from the platter or bowl, portion your food directly onto your plate from the stove. When you have finished your meal or snack, wrap leftovers and store them out of sight. It's got little things like that, little tips and tricks. Yeah, don't just like set the bowl on the table. I guess the old days, well, I used to do that. Get everything in a bowl and set it on the table. I don't do that no more. We eat straight from the stove. That we do. We've done that for years. I ain't messing up extra. Mama used to work herself to death cleaning up all the bowls, serving dishes that she had of food. Because when she cooked, she laid it on. She put on the dog. You hear what I'm telling you? So anyway, I thought we could use that and talk about them some. We already have Saturday sayings, but who knows? We might have, I don't know what else. Okay, well then the other thing, y'all know I am a sucker for ribbon. She had a box full. Well, I found this separately, but I thought that was pretty. And then she had a box full of this stuff. So what I did was I dumped it out in my buggy and looked through it and picked out the ones I wanted. But I wanted them because it's a little thin. I'm trying to get them in my hands. Because it's a little thin. So I got all the colors that they had. The little skinny kind. Because y'all know, I told you I'm a sucker for ribbon. Sucker. And then the only other two things I got from Maness are, and I paid $2 a piece for these, which is more than I would normally pay. But I just liked it for a salad bowl. So I got one for each one of us. One said, because we was talking about, because you know I talk to everybody listen. No, I did get one more thing from Wanda's. She puts her salad bowls in the freezer like 25 minutes to a half hour before she puts her salad in it. She said, it's so good. Because we were talking about how a good cold salad is really good. And she says she does that. So I'm like, that's cool. Now check this out. Y'all know LL Bean, right? And y'all know they are famous for their tote bags. Well, I have a couple. One I keep my medicine in. One is just a little small bag. It's made just like this. It's their signature canvas tote. So I'm going to show you this. Look how big this is. See, it's got the flap that pulls up and zips. Okay, you can see the back. I'm going to show you, but it's got the LL Bean thing in here. So you know that it really is. See that? But here, look at the front. PDJ. I told one, I'm like, I don't know who PDJ is, but I really don't care because I love that bag. You know how much I gave for that bag? $3. $3 measly dollars for that heavy duty tote bag. OMG. I am in love with it. If I carry that, who knows my name? Can you tell me who knows my name? If they look at that PDJ and see me walking around somewhere with that tote bag, that's not your name. Them ain't your initials. They don't know that. I told one, I said, what can this stand for? Pretty damn something. I'm like, what's a J? I'm thinking all the J words. I could be pretty, maybe I should say dang. Pretty dang jolly. That would make sense for me. Pretty dang janky. So then, after that, I went to Goodwill. And I found this Aladdin. Big old. It don't even look like it's ever been. The little thing fell out. But I got that for my iced coffees because it's big enough to put plenty of ice in it for my cold brew. And whenever I show them, I have like maybe 2 a week. Sometimes maybe 1 a week. I had a jar of that Starbucks cold brew that I bought. I don't know when I bought it. And I just finished it up the other day. But I never showed them when I did my food because I didn't show a drink because I didn't count almond milk, whatever I put in there. So it just wasn't worth it to show them to me. But I might have 2 a week if that. But I thought that is a good size to put plenty of ice in it. And then I can sit it back there with me while I'm working on whatever I'm working on or sit over there. Usually I get it when I get real dry mouth and everything. And I'll just take it back there in the room with me. And then I got this because now it's loose. See? But it's a turn turns really well. But you can see I've got to tighten it up, of course, clean it up. But I am always trying to build a better mousetrap in my spice cabinet. Always. Because I have so many, because I'm a sucker for... Every time we're in here, hold on. Okay. As I was saying, because I'm a sucker for spices too. There's a few things that I'm a sucker for that I just keep buying too many of them. I can't help it. Are some of y'all like that? Is it just me? Are some of y'all just suckers for things and you have really more than you need, but you just keep buying it anyway? I can't be the only one. I just can't be. So I'm going to try to see if I can get that in my spice cabinet and try to alleviate some of the stuff that's crammed on top of each other. And then I went to one more Goodwill before I come home, and I only found one thing. Isn't that cool? I got that. I paid $5 for it. Y'all know I don't pay $5 for nothing at the thrift store. That ain't me. But I want to put my small peace lily that David got when his mama passed. Somebody sent us a small peace lily, which is still, let me see. Back here's my tube. It'll, when I repot it, it'll fit into this and so then stick out. So it's still, oh, that's going to fit down there just right. Check that out. That'll be just a good size. That's what I got it for. To repot that and put that in there and put that on the porch. I'm hoping somebody tell me, I'm going to do some research, but if somebody has some good advice, can you set it on the porch in the shade in the summer? Will it be too hot in the shade? It will not see the light of day because there's shade all on that porch unless it comes in the evenings and shoots over and gets it through the side. But let me know if you can put peace lilies out in the shade in the heat, because I have a big one and I got a big pot back here to replant it in. It's really big. I'm having that. They're so root bound, and in the pot that they came in, they are so root bound. I can't water them. I have them sitting on dishes. I can't water them because the water just shoots straight through and runs on the floor. I have to set them in the sink, get the sprayer, spray them down real, real well, and let them sit there and drain. And I have to do that. They'll start to look like they're trying to wimp down a little bit. And when I give them water, they perk right back up good as new. But I told David, matter of fact, he's supposed to be out there working on RJ's car Saturday. I said, well, since you'll be in the building, maybe you can help me see if I got enough potting soil out there in some of my pots, that I've just thrown out there in the building. I don't know if I'll have enough for the big one. I might have to buy some, but I can do that. So anyway, I've jacked my jaw long enough today. That is it for me. I will see you back, I'm assuming, tomorrow for Saturday Sayings. So if you're interested to see what we pull out of the box and what we have to talk about, then stay tuned for tomorrow. So I will see you then.